There she is.
There. Oh, she. God damn. How dare you? That's hurtful shit, man. I thought we were friends.
What's going on? Everything come out okay?
Oh my God. Okay. Whatever the.
There's a story to this. I love it. You said okay, as if there was just a situation.
Yeah, I had to pause. I had to take a breath. I said, okay, here we go. Oh, whatever shit I postponed this morning wasn't taking another reschedulings, and I've just made in the last like 45 minutes 3 trips to the bathroom.
From what though?
I don't know. It's either something I ate yesterday. I refuse to believe it's the delicious gas station breakfast I had on Monday from Miramar. Because that
it looked so good. So
it is, and I've eaten from there before. Every time we go to Miramar now,
right.
If we're out west by the turnpike, we fucking hit that place. It's mandatory. So I've never gotten that from it before. So I don't think it's that. It might be that the shit I ate today. Well, I had the keto blaze pizza for lunch, and what did I?
I saw that.
And for breakfast, I had a bowl, egg and bacon and like spinach and jalapenos from Wawa. A bowl of
wow
breakfast. So, man, what is with me and eating at gas stations?
Seriously?
Like Wawa, everyone raves about Wawa, but maybe I should cut back on one of these. So yeah. So I felt like I took the laxative that you took the other day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what a story that was.
Yeah, I think we should go into that. I mean, why not?
Well, we should. And just so everybody knows, I only took this because I'm trying to think here how we can tell this story. I mean, this story is okay. So let's go back to the weight loss competition.
Right.
What was it, the last day or two? You took it. You took it, right?
Yeah, I took, what is it, magnesium citrate?
Right, magnesium citrate, and you had great success shitting.
It just emptied me out. It turned me inside out.
Right.
For like,
you still lost.
Right. Okay. You gotta twist that knife when you can. All right.
Right. So you still lost, but okay. It helped you, right?
It got me goddamn close.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you're not giving me any credit. Goddamn.
No. No, you lost. So all right. So you take this stuff, you lose the competition, but you said you enjoyed getting your stomach cleaned out there. So I bought this.
I'm not. Let me clarify. I'm not sure if I said I enjoyed it.
I think you did.
Okay.
So I bought this. I think I bought this over a week ago.
Well, the funny thing was, you told me you went to go get it, and you got distracted. Like the first time, you got distracted by something else in the store, and then forgot to buy it. Like you specifically went to the store for it, got distracted, and got home.
What happened was I bought it. I paid for it 99 cents,
Oh.
and left it at Target.
Oh, 99. Well, not 99 cents, like $9 or something.
No, it was Target had it for 99 cents.
Oh my God, Target!
And I left it there. I left it there in the bag. I took the other bag, and when I got home, I was like, "Where's the magnesium?" Gone. I left it there.
Well, it's not like you for 99 cents. Oh well.
No,
yeah.
right. So then I went to. I bought it last week at I think I got it at CVS or something. It was not 99.
That's where I got
CVS.
That's where I got it. CVS.
Right. So
you got the grape one, the same one I got. Yeah.
Right, grape. That's all they had left was grape. So I put it in the cabinet, and every day I would open it and look at it and be like, "No, today's not the day." Like I was nervous because of what you told me.
Right. Well, also, I think a couple of times you were talking about taking it, and I think I talked you out of it because it was like already like too late at night, and I'm like, dude, you're gonna be up for like 4 or 5 hours with this.
Right, you were guiding me because you're the master at this because you went through it.
Sure.
So you were guiding me, and I appreciate that because I would have been shitting all night. So I took it on what day did I take it? Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I chug it.
10 ounces.
And I think I 10 ounces, and I think I called you or texted you, and I was like, it's not working. Like 30 minutes went by, and I was like, what's going on here? It didn't hit me though right away like it hit you. Because it hit you what? Fast?
No, it like between 30 minutes and an hour, somewhere in there.
So I don't think I got it for a couple hours in.
I would have loved if you thought it didn't work and you got adventurous and like went out somewhere and like got stuck in mid drive or like in the middle of like like Albert's like a Publix or Target or somewhere, and it just hit like a Mack truck. Because if you're not within like a 20-second sprint to a toilet, you're done. Yeah.
Right. So I the first one came on. I kid you not. My stomach was, the moment I felt it, it was literally like a cramp all of a sudden. I was like, oh, what the hell is that? Like, I feel like someone stabbed me in the stomach. And there was about like a 6 to 8 second span that it went from the cramp to, oh shit, I gotta go. Like, I had to go. And I ran in the bathroom, and I used Nick's bathroom because it's downstairs. And he hates when I use his bathroom because I always clog the toilet. But I was not making it upstairs. It was not happening.
No
way I was making it.
A, it's too long of a distance, and B, the act of the stair climbing act would have destroyed you.
Oh, right. And here's the thing is that time, I mean, you may have a 10-second window from the cramp to it's coming. It's not even like you can tighten your muscles and like a normal poop, you can hold it in. There was no. I felt the hole was open and the guys were coming. They were like, "We're coming down the pipe. Here we come." I hit the toilet, and it was like someone turned the faucet on. I mean, it was just,
dude.
And I couldn't control my muscles. It was just I couldn't even stop it.
That's fantastic.
And you wanted to do the podcast. You were trying to call me, right, or something?
Not on Sunday. No, this was
right.
Sunday.
No, you weren't you?
No,
and I texted you, and I said, or I think I told you I was on the bowl. Yeah, I did. You were trying to call me, and I texted you.
I might have just been trying to call you, but it wasn't
right. And I was like, no, and I was like, hey, round one, we're in.
yeah.
I was like, or something like that. And then round two came pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I like round two was quick, and then round three I was playing basketball with Nick. We were mid game, and I literally like stopped. I was like we were in mid play, and I was like, I gotta go. I just let the ball down and ran in the house because it was coming. Like there was.
That's fantastic.
Right, and man, what a disaster! I mean, it was like a Picasso painting in that toilet bowl.
A Jackson Pollock.
Something.
Yeah, the splatter ones. Yeah.
So then I only went 3 times the first day, and I went to bed at night, and I was like, oh, we're good. I woke up Monday.
Yeah.
And I was like puckering. I was like, I gotta go. And I got the last one out Monday, and it was still like full.
But did you get up on your own, or did this wake you up on Monday?
No, like I felt it, and I was like, oh no, like it's coming.
That was the same thing I had when I took it that afternoon, and then I was in the bathroom a lot more, but I have a feeling like I'm not patient. I can't just hang around on the toilet, so I'll go, and then I'll I'll try and get off as soon as possible. So I made like twice as many trips as you did. I had like 6 or 7 trips that day. And then the next day I woke up probably 4 in the morning, where it's just like your eyes shoot open, and before your brain's even awake, your feet are on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes. It was like eyes open, like gotta go. Like It was like the time was coming.
Yeah,
and it was now.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, that was some. I mean, so like I felt I wasn't bloated. Like all the bloat went away.
Have you ever felt emptier?
I was pretty empty, man.
Yeah.
Like I was so empty that I was starving. Like yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. Right?
Yeah.
Yesterday Monday?
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
Yeah. Right. I was so hungry yesterday. I just had nothing in me. I was like empty.
And that food's going to have to take a long time to try. You probably got a reprieve from shitting for like an extra day because you like empty
Right.
out and you kind of reset and everything has to start moving through you again.
Right. There's nothing left. I promise you.
Unbelievable. So
I like could not believe it, but no, I suggest it for anybody who's trying to poop.
well, I like
But,
like you complain all the time, so I'm like,
right, I know.
yeah.
Right. So
So
yeah. So no, it was good. It was good. Good stuff. Good try.
so speaking of Monday, since that was
Yeah.
the deal, you were telling me about, and I'm only I made a note of this because you were telling me about it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Because you're talking and for some reason you're like, you implied that you were like working, but you were at home, and I'm like, do you ever go into work? And you were like, no, man, I stayed home on Monday, and you were telling me about your conference call, which I thought was hilarious.
Right. Well, so you're talking about what was said, right?
Well, what you told me.
What are you talking about?
No, about
What did I
like
say?
how
I don't
you were
remember.
like setting it up to make it look like.
Oh, okay. Well, there's two things. Yeah. So the first thing is I'm home, so I'm taking video. We do video calls now. Corona era, so they do video calls, and I played around. I look at Microsoft Team, and I'm like, oh, okay, you can do backgrounds. I was like, I don't want anybody to know I'm in my kitchen, or sometimes I sit outside, like,
Right.
So I found a background that it looks like an office. But the best part is I'm not fooling anybody because it looks like I can't explain. Like I'm superimposed in front of this office, like it's a green screen,
Right.
And like my head is bigger than like the desk in the background because it's like it looks like this giant man is at a little desk. So so it doesn't even look like I don't think I'm fooling anybody. But I got up in the morning, took a shower, I put on basketball shorts and a polo. Because at least they can see that I'm wearing a polo and I'm in an office setting. They think I'm in an office with my polo on.
Right.
So really, I'm at my kitchen table. And the best part, I had to go the extra mile. I started making coffee in a mug, like a coffee mug I would drink at home, a cup. And I was like, no, who would bring a mug to work? I put it in my travel mug as.
Hello.
That's a good move.
You broke up on the last part. You put in a travel mug to make it look
Instead
like
of a regular coffee cup.
Yeah.
Because why would I put it? It would be suspicious, right?
Yeah.
So I went for the travel mug, as if I even set up like everything like I was. This next part I didn't tell you yesterday. You're gonna die. I even took out a pad of paper and a pen to appear I was making notes, and I would flip the pad up so that it would be in camera view, like I was flipping the pad to the next page, and I would like hold my pen up as if I was gonna write a note, but I wasn't writing. I was kind of drawing and doodling, and they can't see that. They could just see that occasionally I'd be like, oh, like I'd nod and like flip the page over as if I was taking another note. That's a good move.
I mean, it's hilarious. Like this is a scene in like a sitcom or something, except
Right.
that someone blows your spot up somewhere along the way.
Right, yeah.
That's
You're
great.
like, can you take that background off? And like in the back is like the woods. I'm in my patio.
Right.
Could you stand up for a second? I got underwear on. Or something. It's like a George Costanza move.
Oh, completely a Costanza move.
Complete a Costanza move.
It's funny because you were talking about the video conference, and I glanced over
Yeah.
at my laptop, and I'm like, oh, I would never have a video conference because I have a blue piece of electrical tape that's been over the camera lens of my laptop
Right.
since the day I bought it. Because
I
I
understand that.
I don't want Russia or China or the United States
Right.
or anyone else watching me while I'm doing God knows what with my laptop.
Well, I had mine covered until we went to the Corona era, and they're like, "You got to uncover."
Oh.
So the first day I uncovered, someone texted me and said, "Dude, why does it look like you have a bad Snapchat filter on your camera?" It's because the tape
Adhesive.
has, like, stuck on. Right.
The adhesive,
So
yeah.
I had to clean it off, and I'm cleaning it as the call's going, and the guy's like, "Dude, why are you cleaning it now?" I'm like, "You just told me I look like a Snapchat filter." So I'm over there cleaning it. Now the whole computer's shaking, the camera. So everybody's seeing like black because I'm like rubbing it with something, and it was a disaster. But I felt like I had to do it in the moment.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, you got called out for it, so you might as well fix
And then it's a good, but it's actually it's a guy who's a friend of the podcast, so he wouldn't,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be mad. But then I'll tell you. So then yesterday, then the other part is I forget I'm on video sometimes because I'm not, I'm still not used to it yet. So there's somebody on, and she meant to say that she's getting better, and she says I'm getting wetter. Well, I lost it. Like, I lose it. But then I look up and go, damn, nobody else lost it? Like, so I texted the other guy, and I was like, hey, she just said she's getting wetter. And I don't think he thought it was funny either. I was like, well, shit, I have the humor of like a 5-year-old. I thought it was funny.
It is funny. You came to the right podcast for that.
Right. And I laughed, and then I looked up and was like, "Oh, nobody else is laughing. Shit, I better stop laughing." I did like to cover that, like I was wiping my nose, but I was covering my mouth because I was laughing.
You got to learn all the tricks of this video conferencing before you get yourself fired.
All right. So I will say this: there's a guy on the video conference that popped up. He is a works at corporate or something, and his background was the Seinfeld living room.
Oh my God.
Popped huge. And someone else said, hey, that's an awesome background, man. And I'm like, oh, and I'm over here with a fake office. This guy's got the Seinfeld background.
Now you gotta figure out a way to top him for the next one.
So that was 2 weeks. That was 2 Mondays ago. This Monday, someone had the Simpsons living room.
Oh.
I'm like, man. So I thought, what if this is, I mean, this may be going way out of bounds here. What if my background next week is the Ring Warriors with me, Disco Inferno, and Frankie doing the, will that pop anybody or no?
You mean like have your,
what a loser.
You mean have your whole, like a whole, like video?
Right.
Like video? Like you
no,
got,
it's just it's the picture of us in the ring going in Ring Warriors doing about to do Slamitos.
I thought maybe
like my background.
It would be
like a,
if it was like
GIF playing over and over again.
Yeah, or like just a loop of like an entire segment with your guys' entrances, your match.
Oh my God! the entrance video. Oh my God!
Yeah. Something like that plays on a loop.
And then every 30 seconds it just goes Slamitos.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what the hell?
See,
fired.
All of my suggestions would get you fired. Like,
right.
Make it like the bada bing, behind you or something like that.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, so
I could do the Sopranos, like the outside of the meat market, the meat.
Oh, where they sit outside and eat their
Right.
sandwiches and stuff.
Right. That wouldn't get me in trouble.
No, that wouldn't. The having the interior of a titty club would, but
right, then I'd be fired.
Right. Well, maybe when you're ready to walk,
What a way to go out.
Keep that in your back pocket.
Right.
So I mentioned this to you the other day that I upload these podcasts to a couple of streaming places like Facebook and
right.
Yada yada. I also uploaded to Pornhub because what the fuck? There's like a gazillion people on Pornhub. If anyone stumbles on our thing and listens, whatever. So last week's episode or this week's, whatever, the one we recorded Saturday, got flagged for violating something, but it didn't tell me what, and they pulled it down. And I'm like, we were talking, it's like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, it's an audio podcast, and the video's just like the title card, there's no video, but there's a picture. And I'm like, dude, there's like people taking 10 dicks in the ass. What are we saying that's so offensive compared to that? So I still haven't figured it out, but I uploaded it and hasn't been pulled down. The only thing, I don't know. I mean, the title was because Marco and I were talking about, after you hung up, we were talking about how you used to be able to buy a monkey from an ad in the back of a comic book for like a few bucks. And ironically, I looked it up the next day, and the place that was selling the monkeys was, of course, in Hialeah, Florida.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and I read a couple of accounts of people that had actually ordered those monkeys, and they said those monkeys came out of the box biting and pissing and shitting and attack. It was like there was like one was like the thing latched onto my arm and started biting all the way down, and I had to get like 28 stitches. And the other one was like he was talking about how the mailman comes with a monkey, and it's a little shoebox with like like chicken wire, and you could see his face sticking out of it. And he said because monkeys are kind of like people, they're not gonna, if they can help it, they're not gonna piss and shit in their own little quarters. So he had been holding on to everything, and the second they opened the box, he went running. He jumped out and ran through the house, trailing piss and shit behind him.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna do a deep dive on these stories because there's got to be a million more of them. But can you imagine, like, buying a comic book, reading, seeing an ad in the back, like send $10, and getting a monkey in the mail 2 weeks later?
What would be funny though is if you did it but sent it to like Marco.
What a rip.
And then Marco's like, "What is this?" And the guy's like, "I don't know. I got to deliver a monkey for you." And Marco's like, "Oh, cool." And he opens up, and the monkey comes out swinging shit and scratching his eyeballs out.
Oh, it would be so worth it. It would be so...
Well, that monkey, yeah, that would be... Poor monkey.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. I have a feeling that 0% of the monkeys that were sent through the mail lived more than a month past the date that they arrived. I just don't... unless they escaped and lived out in the forest or something of someone's home. I
wonder if it was the guy that's in that what is it called? Joe, what's his name?
Joe Exotic?
Tiger King, Joe Exotic, because they had that in the second episode. They have that guy in Miami.
Well, I don't know.
They go to.
It's something to look into. This shop was in Hialeah, Florida. From the ad,
yeah,
it had the address. And then I was also reading just to stay on this topic for 1 second longer.
Yeah.
That before Kmart was Kmart, it was called something else, and they used to send pet alligators in the mail. You used to be able to buy a little baby alligator, and it would arrive. How crazy!
Imagine that.
Yeah, I know. The '60s were a wild time.
Fucking wild.
That was a wild fucking time.
I can't even get the right thing from Amazon, and these people are getting monkeys and alligators. I ordered something from Amazon. I ordered. This is so stupid. I ordered something that you put in the bathtub on the wall that you put peanut butter on, so the dog licks the peanut butter, and you can give him a bath. Right?
I've seen these things.
Right. So that's what I ordered. It was $10. I go, good. I'll put it on the wall. Bacon will lick the peanut butter. We can give her a bath because she hates getting a bath. It's awesome. I opened the package yesterday. It's a cell phone case. How do you even mess? That's not even in the same. Is that in the same aisle? Like
not even in the same ballpark.
Right. So I had to go return it today. You bring it to UPS and they take it back.
You've seen the other videos of how to keep your dog from...
I have. I'm not putting peanut butter on my head.
Where you wrap saran wrap around your head and put peanut butter on it?
Yeah, not happening.
And that's how you can get them to be distracted while you clip their toenails or something. Yeah.
Right.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Well, cell phone case wasn't going to do the job. So.
I'd love to see you with saran wrap around your head.
On my head.
You would get a gazillion TikTok views for that.
I know. Well, speaking of TikTok, you're 2 for 2 on making me go viral.
Am I?
You are. You sent me the video, right?
What was the other one?
Didn't you send me the video of the guy singing on the toilet?
Of the guy what?
Singing on the toilet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you duetted that.
Right. Did you see what it's at?
No.
Oh, it's at 228,500
Holy
views.
shit.
I got 18,000 likes on it.
Let me tell you something. I'm still so annoyed that we made that one, and the original incarnation that we put on the Breakfast Club page got like 4,000 views. And then you put it up, and what did you crack, 1 million? Or 1.1 and a half?
1.8 it's at.
Oh my God. Now. And then other people started reposting it, and they were getting millions and millions. I'm still frustrated with that. Speaking of TikTok.
You're 2 for 2.
Speaking of TikTok, what are you going to do
I know. I know where you're going with
What
this.
are you gonna do when the United States bans fucking TikTok?
I don't know. What are
'Cause-
we all going to do? There's 500 million of us.
Us.
As if we're some sort of team.
Right. You guys would cut each other's throats for a click. The I know that you've been really kind of putting your efforts into TikTok. I wouldn't say all your eggs
Right.
all your eggs in one basket, but you definitely are putting a lot of attention to it.
Right.
I'd feel bad, but I'd also laugh.
Well, I mean, I read a little thing today. So TikTok said that, obviously a Chinese company owns it, but it's run by an American. Their CEO is an American in America.
Yeah.
So, and he was like, they're, I mean, it's just more government.
Well, here's
I mean, we could turn this into a conspiracy podcast.
No. But here's the thing: like, if they're thinking to ban TikTok because China's spying on us and they're gathering our data, I got news for you. It's too late. They've already got all the data they need.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're going to have plenty of data of people dancing.
Yeah, TikTok's already blown up. It's a little late.
A little late. Right.
Yeah.
And what data are they getting? Like, what? Here's my thing. What are they getting from me? I have nothing to offer.
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
Like, what data are you getting from me?
Unless that app is like always on and listening, and some kid that his parents are working intelligent. I don't know. I have no idea. They're not getting anything from you or me. That's for sure.
No, I mean, not for nothing. But if I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see a video in China and I'm on a billboard selling like lube or something, it's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like if they use my picture for that, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's awesome. Like, I mean, I just don't know what they could get from a person like me, you, or some of these viral like people that these like what are you gonna get?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just
ridiculous.
But it's at risk. I'm just warning you.
I know. I've been thinking about it all day.
You might have.
Just when I'm about to go. I'm viral. I'm famous.
Let me tell you something. This is a thing that happened before. Remember Vine?
Right.
Some people did not survive the max exodus to YouTube from Vine, and some people did.
I will say that lately I've been watching videos and I go, oh my God, on TikTok, that guy's from Vine or that girl's from Vine.
Yeah.
And now they're viral on TikTok.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there'll be a new platform. And that's the thing. Like, what do they think they're going to keep? Somebody will create a new platform and it's just more control.
Right.
That's all. I don't know. I have this week now on Sunday morning, I told my brother, I have 350,000 total likes. My goal is to hit 400,000 by the end of July. Well, did not think that video would go viral. I will be at 400,000 by the end of this week. So
you're welcome.
Right, you're 2 for 2. I mean, And then I post a video on the Breakfast Club page and it gets 8 views. I'm like, what the hell?
I was looking at that. I put a stupid video of my roommate's dog, and it got 650 likes or something. And I saw that you shared something, and I looked like a day later. I'm like, oh, it's up to 8.
Right, 8. I was like, 8? There's got to be something wrong. There's no way. 8.
Oh, I don't understand
because
I feel like our Breakfast Club page is a lot like half of it's got to be just overlap from your page. Like that's where we got those people from.
Right.
Maybe not.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Honestly, it's embarrassing. 8 is an embarrassment at this point.
Oh, it's really embarrassing.
I'm so glad it was you and not me.
So I looked at it 3 times. There's no way. Like I even went back later on. It'll be up to like 20. No, we're still at 8.
I don't understand.
You know what else I think is funny? I posted that video. That video of Publix where I was at Publix and the lady had 13 items and the 10 items or less.
Right.
People were like, I even wrote sarcasm, and people were commenting like, "Oh, you're such a Karen." Like I'm like, idiots. Do you think I was really upset? Like there's literally people who were like upset that I made a joke.
Yeah. Well, that's better than the heat I got for the one of the kids taking the boots off they had the parking boots on their wheels on their car, and holy shit, because they were brown, all these racist fucking comments came out of the woodwork.
Right. Yeah, they report them all.
I'm deleting and reporting, and I'm like, oh my god.
Right.
A couple of them were judgment calls because I didn't know if I was reading into it or not, and then I'm like, oh, this is a nightmare. Even though it got like 25,000 views or something, I don't know.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are so sensitive, and it's like, what do you care? What are you so sensitive? It's a joke.
Yeah, especially if they look at your page. Like, like, have you posted anything serious yet? You know. So
no, it's like, what is wrong with people? Yeah. But that's the world we live in now.
Yep. It doesn't matter.
Bunch of Bob Wicks walking around.
Bunch of Bob Wicks. You got your Blake shot in.
There's my shout in for this. And he has no idea because he doesn't listen to any of this.
No, he's not a team.
Because he would have came at me already.
He's not a team player, and he's not supportive of his friends. What are we gonna do?
That's wow. Talk about a shot.
Well, like I said, listen. Even if he was listening, he's not making it 30 minutes in.
That's true.
Right. I feel a lot braver at the 30-minute mark than at the 2-minute mark.
Right.
2-minute mark, I'm kind of like I'm wrapping Nerf around my comments, but at 30 minutes, it's all sharp corners and
Right. No way.
So
I feel like we had more to talk about.
Hey, I don't know because we talked Saturday and I think we covered a lot. But we can always revisit back. I don't know. It's been half an hour anyways. Nobody wants to hear us talk much longer than this anyways.
No, you're right. This is probably enough for everybody. Well, that's it. I'm going to work out and then I'm going to eat some chicken because I'm healthy and you're not.
Why didn't you cook the chicken when you cooked your kids' meals? I mean, that's
I did.
Oh,
no,
okay,
I did.
Okay.
I just put it to the side because I want to work out first.
Because you're like, when are we going to do this? And I say 6 o'clock, and then at 6 o'clock I call you, and you're nowhere to be found. Not even a.
So here's the weird part. I have my headpiece. The phone never rang.
Oh.
And then, well, listen. If you're going to tell the whole story, and then I said call me in 10, and you said you're taking a shit, it had to be 6:30.
No,
so
it was.
You really want to go.
I'm not going to lie, and we'll close it with this. It was a blessing that you weren't on time and you didn't make our appointment.
Because we would have had to cut it short.
Because I'd have been like, I would have probably been podcasting from the bowl. So,
right.
Yeah, that works. All right, dude. We'll
all right.
We'll pick this up. Yeah, we'll pick this up Saturday. Go work out for the both of us. Bye.
Goodbye.